Sports.
Oh, network!
Tonight on Giants of the Game, the softer side of legendary gridiron great Dick the Hammer Malecki, a man with the classic tools of ignorance.
Now, when the going got tough, Malecki got going.
A speed merchant.
For a big man, I had wheels.
And yet most of us only remember you for that big fumble in Super Bowl VI. Join us.
Welcome to Sportsbender. I'm Hoyt'n, and this is my buddy, Andy Akers.
On tonight's show, a bit of a departure for us.
Yeah, we ran out of cheerleader footage, so we're going with the change-up pitch.
A hard-hitting expose, real journalism.
A deeper analysis of an issue that's changing the way we all look at the world of sports.
Fat versus football fat.
I say football fat is not fat.
You're way out of line here. Let's go to the videotape. You can't tell me that's a conditioned athlete. By the fourth quarter, this guy's too busy blowing chunks to hear the snap count.
Couldn't disagree with you more, Andy. It's like whale blubber. It keeps a man warm on those cold days in Cleveland. Beneath it lies a superbly sculpted physique.
On a hot day in Miami, this kid smells like sizzling bacon.
Well, I like that. Who are you calling fat? You're the poster child for beer fat.
Afternoon, Hill. You left these at the house last night. Rah-rah, sis boom bop.
Give me those! Ooh.
Something I picked up via the shopping channel. It's called Predator. For women who take life by the throat.
What's in this stuff?
Lavender, gardenia, beef bouillon, and beef byproducts.
They're making money hand over fist at that shopping channel, and the All Sport Network posted the lowest ratings in history this month.
Oh, sure, they have high profits, but we have integrity.
I think you pulled my esophagus.
I knew I felt something under all that blubber. I just thought it was more pie.
Well, you gotta play hurt. And I'm off the oxygen and ready for hard-hitting issue number 2.
Who has the tougher kind of rodeo? America or England?
American rodeo. Men in tassels rope themselves to jittery beasts for the enjoyment of clowns, both in and out of the stands.
Englishmen, on the other hand, are forced to scurry about, building walls under the watchful eyes of domineering crop-wielding women.
Obviously, as far as pure scariness goes, English rodeo wins hands down. Oi!
We need to talk.
Oh, wait till Sportsbender's done. Loogie Booger?
Loogie what?
Oh, Loogie Booger candy. It's supposed to look like snot, but it's not gross enough.
How cute.
That's real good. Here, have some.
Look, Joey, I think I have a new plan that can really turn a profit for this network.
It doesn't taste like real boogers.
Anyway, it requires dropping some of our lower-rated shows.
Feels like boogers.
Joseph, it's time you faced it. Sportsbender has no pulse, no brainwave, no vital signs. It's time to pull the plug.
Please, just one booger.
All right. What is it?
I told you I could make her eat a booger.
That does it. I have no choice but to go to your father with my new plan.
Well, I won't be back for a month. He and Mom went to Pamplona. They're making our butler run with the bulls.
So, who's looking after you?
Hoyt'n and Andy. They're my official guardians.
What?
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah, very cool. You little brat.
Huh?
I said I can meow like a cat.
Cool. Well, let's hear it.
Meow.
I think this hard-hitting journalism stuff went good.
Ditto. Next time, more controversy as we stare down the barrel of another issue changing our world. Go. A sport?
Or just a good walk ruined. That'll do it for tonight. I'm Andy Akers.
And I'm Hoyt'n. Save us a seat in the bleachers.
I could do big things with this network if I could just get rid of Joey.
You mean kill him?
No, helmet head. Just get him out of the way for a little while. We'll never make any money as long as I have to take orders from a child. A moronic, dim-witted child.
Hey, slow down, pretty lady. I've played Scrabble with Joey. He's not that dumb.
Okay, Phil. I need to be alone now.
All this month on the Old Movies with No Licensing Fee Network, Charles Dickens' timeless classic, The Waif of Wafy Hollow.
Please, sir, more candy?
What? More candy? I'll ask your parents.
But I've no idea where my parents are.
Then it's off to His Majesty's house with you. No parents, no rights. Now stop drooling on me, you're smearing me britches with chocolate.
Yes! That's it. Get me Social Services Child Welfare Division. Hello? Yes, I'd like to report a lost little boy. Why, no, he doesn't go to school. Two grossly unfit guardians. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you for coming on such short notice, Mr. Murdstone.
Nobody wants to see a kid go bad. Nobody. Least of all the county.
I find your dedication refreshing, Mr. Murdstone.
Mister, call me Noah.
Now pay attention, Joey. You may need this one day to get out of debt. It's called the Massage.
Good try, Hoyt, but obviously you're not watching TV enough. Observe.
I see this every day. A kid falls in with the wrong crowd. Next thing you know, he and his buddy are trapped in a shootout with 100 federales. Gone. Like that.
Personally, I really think it's going to take years of institutional seclusion. Look at that.
Holy cow! The winner, an undefeated champion!
Rematch. I want a rematch. Nick, line them up.
2 beers and a cherry cola.
Halt. Hold it right there. Drinking beer in front of a young boy. You should be ashamed.
He killed him!
All gone. All gone.
There is no God.
Bye-bye, beer.
Who are you?
Murdstone, Social Services. We have a report of an unsupervised child. I'm here to investigate.
Well, you're wasting your time here.
A young Joseph Francis Stanton III.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Joey, I want you to think of me as your pal. I can dig your need to escape the man's machine. I saw a lot of this in my postgraduate work in Tahiti.
Yeah, but I bet you didn't see a lot of that. Yes, as I suspected. Looks like this guy puts on his shorts one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
Is he all right?
Sure he's all right. We can only guess where he might have gone.
Day 36. I witnessed an ancient Polynesian fertility ritual today.
Mr. Murdstone! Mr. Murdstone! Noah! Mr. Murdstone, let's not forget why you're here.
Of course. Where was I?
You were about to buy us a couple of beers?
Oh, yes, I remember. I know this is hard to understand because you don't know any better, but a boy your age should not be hanging around a bar like this.
Why? Is there a better one?
Oh, you think it's funny? Well, I've got some very serious questions about how Joey is being raised. The streets are littered with the shoeless, smelly, psychotic tumbleweed of homeless souls who didn't have positive role models.
I'm willing to give a supermodel a home.
You're wasting your life, Joey. Mozart had composed several symphonies by the time he was your age.
Oh, really? Well, can he do this?
Don't listen to him anyway, Joey. Mozart went deaf.
That was Beethoven, idiot.
I was just checking.
Joseph, Mr. Murdstone is going to test you on a few things, and remember, it's only because of our deep concern for you.
Okay, little guy. I'm going to see how you do with some government-approved, non-competitive games.
Non-competitive games?
That's like kissing your sister.
Like decaffeinated coffee.
It's like non-alcoholic beer. What's the point?
Shut up, both of you! Your little jokes have turned this poor lad into a ward of the state.
A ward of the state? Hey, not so fast.
Easy, everyone, easy. Let's start with some origami, the classic art of paper folding. Yeah, it tests dexterity, and best of all, no one gets hurt. Here, you try it.
2 seconds on the clock. And there's the snap. And the kick.
Kick is up!
Okay, who's up for some ultimate frisbee? I've reviewed your test results. People, we are in trouble here. Hoyt and Andy, you have 1 week to change Joey's environment to a wholesome atmosphere for an 11-year-old, to become positive role models, or Joey becomes...
Ward of the state? I mean, ward of the state?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Does that mean I have to go to school?
You don't go to school?
Oh, I'm sure they'll do a wonderful job at that friendly, efficient state-operated home.
Hey, cheer up, Joey. How hard is it gonna be to snow Murdstone for 1 day next week?
Piece of cake.
A slam dunk.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I'll be making some surprise visits to check up on your progress.
We're gonna miss you, kid.
When it comes to the best role models, Joey, one should always turn to football.
I know I learned a lot about life watching football, especially old films of the glory years.
The Palo Alto Pirates, a marauding death squad, hell-bent on carnage and destruction, little care for mankind or the rules of the game. And one man, a man without morals, skippered this hell ship. His name was Greg Twilliger.
Quarterback must go down. He must go down hard. He must be hit repeatedly after the whistle until he ceased respiration. That is why the silver and black was the most feared team of all time.
Hi-oh. Murdstone here, fellas. I see you're watching some educational films. I have one here on Walt Whitman.
Oh, by all means, put it on.
Oops, the projector broke. Today, you're going to learn how to read a racing form. And remember, you're not just having fun. You're investing in your college education.
And coming into the stretch, it's Eddie Dream and good fortune. And it's Eddie Dream by
Today, we're going to learn how to heckle the visiting team's star players into fouling out of the game.
A little something we call home court advantage.
Hey, Joe! Your mama's so fat, the back of her neck looks like a pack of hot dogs!
What's wrong with you?
Rule number 92. Never pay for a game unless you have to.
Rule number 298. Never, ever hit on 17.
Well, Mr. Murdstone, the week is up. What conclusion have you come to about our dear Joseph?
Hey, I know you all gave it your best shot, but when I run down this list of character-building projects, how to sneak into a ball game, how to cheat at golf, how to doctor a baseball, how to bet highlight...
All the skills a man needs to get through life.
And then some.
Too little, too late. I'm sorry, Joey, but I can't let you run the station anymore.
You mean I'm...
A ward of the state!
Let's pack up your stuff, get you bunked down at the home.
Oh, don't look so sad. I've got some news that should take your mind off, Joey.
What's that?
You're fired, both of you.
Time out!
Security! Mommy, love to chat with you, but I've got a press conference. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the new revamped all-sport shopping network.
Phil Blunkin here with a fantastic value. Nebraska steroid-fed steaks. Take it from me, folks. These ribeyes and porterhouses come to you stoked up with actual big league performance-enhancing pharmaceuticals.
Howdy! Virgil Flood here with the latest in outdoor technology. It's my very own Cast-O-Matic Pocket Predator. Fish with it. Take it hunting. Open a bottle with it. And there's more. It's a radio. It's a shoehorn. It's a milk sander and a moose collar all in one. Hey, looks like I got something here.
To a small boy, no sound is more heartbreaking than the umpire's clarion call, strike three. captured here in our little Oopsie series. This tiny tot knows the agony of defeat, as well as the value of fine hand tooling. Look close and you'll see this little fella is crying, and his hands are falling down. It almost makes me cry. We only have a few left.
Can you believe this? Phil Bluntkin, a genuine giant of the game, reduced to a salesman. It's pathetic. This whole channel is going to the minors. Who would buy such a thing?
Oh, Hoyt, it's so sad. Oh, I'll take 6, please.
First, they take our show away.
Then they take Joey away.
Next, they're gonna tell us to give back all those office supplies.
We can't just sit here and take it, Hoyt. We're men of action.
Maybe if you quit buying all these stupid figurines, the channel would go under. Listen, we gotta break this Murdstone fella. We gotta get Joey out, and we gotta get our jobs back.
Oh, who are you kidding? I've seen our future, and it involves urinal cakes.
Look at yourselves. It's sickening. 2 grown men crying like babies. I can't stand this anymore. You 2 guys need my house special blend. Guaranteed to pick you up.
Nothing is gonna pick us up.
A little Pilsner. Well, a pinch of malt liquor. A kiss of stout. There. 9-1, you're waving goodbye to the blues before the next race in Santa Anita.
It starts with anger. Its way to sadness. Then it moves into love. Mirth, fear.
Then you go unconscious. And when you come to, the world looks like Reno, and you got the inside tip on a fixed fight.
Andy?
Yes, Hoyt.
I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Wow, I guess it worked, huh?
Incredible! Nick, you're a genius!
That'll be $9.
$9? Oh, where's Joey when you need him?
Boys, I'd like you to meet your new friend, Joey Francis Stanton III. I want you to make him feel right at home, huh? You just take your place at the end of the table, Joey, and I'll go see about getting you a bunk.
Francis. Hi, Francis.
It's Joey.
I think we should give our new friend a welcome. What do you think, guys?
It's only fair to warn him what he's in for.
Yeah, tell Francis what a nasty bunch of orphans we are. We are bad. We are bad. We are very, very bad.
Oh, brother.
We are naughty little devils. Snowbacks and pollywogs. Our camels are panting and our frolics go romantic as a bunch of collie dogs. We are cheerful ragamuffins. Little monkeys, shake steps. We turn cartwheels and we lick our heels.
That's it. I think I'm gonna puke.
Hey, honey, why cook tonight?
This Mother's Day, treat yourself and your family to fine family dining at Knockers, the family restaurant. And don't forget, this Mother's Day, it's Sheena, queen of tapioca wrestling. The pudding's gonna fly. Mother's Day at Knockers.
Say, that's the lady Murdstone went bug-eye over.
Sheena, queen of the tapioca. Hello, Mr. Murdstone. It's Hoyt. Listen, I'm sorry to bother you at home, but it's Andy. I'm really worried about him. I think we need an intermission. Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. An intervention. Yeah, Knockers. Right.
What seems to be the problem, Andy?
I'm scared.
Of what?
Mr. Murdstone, Andy doesn't trust anyone who doesn't drink beer. I really think it'd help him open up to you if you down a cold one.
Well, I'm a wine cooler man myself, but I don't suppose one beer can hurt.
A little Pilsner, a little air, a pinch of malt liquor, a kiss of stout. I used to mix these up by the pitcher for the senators down at Palm Springs.
Okay, Andy, let's talk about your childhood. Did you...
Where are the hot ladies?
The tapioca wrestling's that away.
Bring on Sheena!
What is the meaning of this?
Just some pictures we took you might want to see.
I don't have time for this. I've got a truckload of gold medals waiting to be sold to a million suckers out there. You know, I never knew sports could be this profitable.
Oh, I think you'll find time for this.
Is that some sort of threat?
Hit the lights.
Mr. Murdstone's Excellent Adventure.
Part 1, the tapioca room.
Part 2, Sheena,
The tapioca queen. Sheena, Sheena, Sheena. Part 3, Mr. Murdstone's wild ride.
Part 4, frolicking with the unnaturally well-endowed Sheena in the tapioca vat.
Enough! I've seen enough!
Plates, please.
Oh, what does this slideshow have to do with me?
You? Nothing. But Murdstone's retracted every shred of evidence against us.
'Cause we got the goods on him.
You two are too stupid to blackmail someone.
We're dumb, all right. But with Murdstone out of the picture, you got nothing on Joey.
Listen, that little creep doesn't... Oh, hi, Mr. Stanton. You're back.
There's just one thing I have to say to you, Miss Philpott.
What's that?
Hoy, Nanny, hoy, Nanny, Mama. Hoy, Nanny.
Let me guess. Sportsbender's back on the air.
Yes, ma'am. The Sportsbender.
All right. You win this round, but it's not over.
Oh, it was a nightmare. It was almost as bad as Clippers season tickets. I had to make my own bed. I had to read other sections of the paper before they'd let me read sports. And I had to go to school.
Well, it's all over now, Joey boy.
Yep, we fixed it. That fella Murdstone won't be bothering anyone for a long time.
Tuesday night is Ladies' Night at Knocker's Family Restaurant. Back in town, it's the famous Chip and Dave's all-male dancers with their latest member, the Professor.
Okay, we're back. Hoyt, tell him what's on the show today.
I'll tell him what's not on the show today. This stuff. This is not a shopping network. This is a sports network. And from now on, it's hard-hitting sports issues. Andy?
Yeah, hard-hitting, like, how come Hoyt and me can't stay awake for the first goal of a soccer game? Lines are open.
We got Scooter from St. Louis on line 1. Scooter, what's the answer to tonight's question?
Because soccer games are incredibly boring, scoreless ties?
You are correct. That's a winning answer.
Scooter, you just won yourself a stupid figurine.
Those aren't yours to give away. Give me that.
No way. Oh, look, you made the little fella cry.
Give it to me, Fatso. It's not funny.